All right, let's talk about Shudder Magazine, issue 19. If you've visited the channel before, you probably know that I love this magazine. It's basically a take on the old Warren magazine, eerie and creepy, which were black and white horror magazines of the 1970s. This is made by Warrant magazine, using the same staff as the original magazines as best they can. And they created a magazine called Creeps, or The Creeps, and now it's Shudder. They had to abandon The Creeps because the rights holders to the originals, got mad or something like that. I don't know how Shudder isn't drawing ire from Shudder, the streaming service, but whatever. I love it, whatever it's called. Always has great covers, painted just like the old magazines. This is brand new stories though, which is pretty great. This one advertises the master of this, the master of the cave dwellers see inside. So that's pretty cool. There's always a horror host. That's pretty awesome. Usually there's some sort of inside cover story that's basically about something in history. In this case, it's the practices of witchcraft. So this is Auntie Fearsome. Pretty cool stuff. And here are the credits and tables of contents. The thing is, this is what I wish a lot of other magazines and comics would do, in that it really draws from the aesthetic and everything of the originals. Like, I know there's a new EC Comics line and everything from Oni Press, but it's not really EC Comics to me because it's not the original art and everything. You could tell new stories, but and also the storytelling isn't really quite what EC was. It was basically fables and lessons, but in gruesome, gory stories. And clever comeuppances and things, and oftentimes it's not the case. Although EC under Oni Press is getting better, like the new EC. So usually, I mean, this is a magazine, so it's got like articles and ads and things. Make tobacco history. It's very 1970s to me, like a lot of these anti-tobacco, like the beginning of that kind of thing. The first story is about these pirates called Putrid Provisions. Basically, it's a pirate that has to abandon ship with his other pirate colleagues and everything, and one by one they have to draw lots on who to eat, that kind of thing. So you could figure out what happens there. He has a pretty clever comeuppance at the end. Here is the master of the cave dwellers, and here's whenever you see a cave that's shaped like a skull, yeah, don't enter it, right? So there's a comeuppance that happens here. Pretty cool stuff. Here's some of the art. It's incredible. I love it. And you see, this kind of art really pops on black and white. None of this like taking a color thing and making it black and white. Then it's all murky and all that. And also too much shadow and painterly detail makes things murky as well. Next up is Upgrade. You can see the credits here as well. This is about an AI that gets upgraded in a sort of space corporation, etc. And something happens that is yet another cautionary tale of why we should not give too much autonomy to AI. This is something that's run throughout fiction for centuries, and now we're making it happen. Okay. Here's the dreaded shoes. A nice little fable about what happens if you steal shoes from the dead. That's not a good thing to do. Stealing shoes from the living isn't good either. But hey, the art here is a little different, and let me just get to it. Here are the credits for that one. There you go. Where are we here? So there's that. I like these ads for all the other magazine they do is Vampirus Carmilla, which I enjoy as well. The next one is The King of Cairn. It looks like a Conan type tale. Here are the credits. And this Conan character goes into a cave full of treasure, and he has to fight this demon here. Pretty awesome. Make that guy into a figure. That's pretty cool stuff. I love this throne that it sits on. Pretty awesome. He gets his comeuppance. Next up is, there's a lot of ads after that last one, but here's one last tale. This is the Gunman's Shadow, and here are the credits. And basically, it's a gunman who's done wrong and is stalked by a mysterious rival who, of course, turns out to be either the devil or death. Look, this magazine is awesome, and this is great. Like, if you like horror books, this is wonderful. I can't show you too much of the blood and gore and some of the nudity in this, so it's everything. It's what you expect from horror. It's wonderful stuff. Here are some previews of the stories in the back. I highly, 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 highly recommend Shudder magazine. And it's got to be like, I mean, I get this from my comic shop, so ask your comic shop or try to pull it. It's pretty great stuff. So please give a like to this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you like comic books and pop culture in general. Until next time, take care.